Hello and welcome everyone to Connersville High School football as the Connersville Spartans take on Class 4A number 1, the East Central Trojans. This is the pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. I'm Ronnie Wiley going solo tonight. East Central is the defending 4A state champions. They come into this game 6-0, and they have held their last three opponents scoreless. So at least 12 quarters they have held their last three opponents scoreless. Hopefully Connersville can get on the scoreboard tonight. They have averaged 45 points per game, while their defense gives up only 7 points per game. They gave up 7 points against Lawrenceburg, 28 against Moeller, and again the last three opponents all East Central Athletic Conference foes to Goose Eggs. Nothing on the scoreboard. Connersville comes into this ball game 2-4 on the season. Mikey Buchanan is a welcome sight. He comes into this ball game after serving that one-game suspension. But the Spartans are without several key players bitten by the injury bug. Leading receiver tight end Trot Davidson is out. He's in street clothes due to a foot injury, along with backup quarterback Rylan Keene, who got significant action last week against Speedway due to an injury from starting quarterback Caleb Caldwell. But Caldwell is back in action, and Keene is now out. Running back Jamal Carter is out alongside with Curtis Whitaker, Daniel Vaughn, and Dylan Hudson, all in street clothes as well. So Connersville faces a very, very tough East Central team who has over 100 players. You'll see some players with multiple jersey numbers because they have more than 100 players, so they can stay fresh. Connersville obviously does not have that many, and most of their players play both ways. And without many of their players, it's going to be extra strenuous on the Connersville Spartans. Connersville is coached by Ryan Lynch in his second season at the helm at CHS. He is 9-9 on the season. Connersville averages 21.2 points per game while giving up 29.3. They won their first game of the season against Richmond in a nice battle and beat Greensburg pretty handily to kick off the EIAC action. They lost their last three games coming into this ball game tonight against possibly the best team in the state, and East Central Trojans. Mikey Buchanan is Connersville leading rusher. He averages 159 yards per game, which is a lot of running for Micah behind the line that Connersville's line has been much improved this year. But against this East Central Trojans, it's a big task against this Trojan defense who has not allowed a point since the second game of the season. Again, last three opponents have not scored any points on them. Josh Ringer leads East Central in rushing with 177.3 yards per game. Connersville, of course, not a very pass-heavy team, as Caleb Caldwell leads the Spartans with just 28.8 yards through the air. Cole Burton of East Central averages 106.7 yards through the air. So East Central likes to ground and pound and mix it up a little bit with some passing. See how well that goes tonight against the Spartans. Again, injury bug has been the name of the game for the Spartans for the last few weeks. A lot of key Spartans out with injuries. As soon as we get a couple guys back, a couple guys go down. Jamal Carter had a lot of ball carries last week. He was all over the place against Speedway, and he is out. Trot Davison, of course, the leading receiver. Talked to him before the ball game. Foot injury, he's out. Said that he hopefully will be out of his boot on Tuesday. Should get some rehab in. Might be back next week. That's what he's looking for. As Nolan Shaw is kicking it from 45 there during the pregame. Hey, that kid's got a bright future there, Nolan Shaw. He's going to take it back to the 40th. No, he's not. But Connersville Spartans, again, injury bug. That's the name of the game, and how you adjust. You can only adjust so much, as injuries are something you don't plan for as a coach. You hope that your team stays healthy, and when the injury bug does hit, you adjust accordingly. But you have your quarterback go out last week, and Rylan Keene steps in for Caleb, and he does not too bad of a job, Rylan does. He's only a freshman, bright future for that kid. But now he's out for an undisclosed injury. So Connorsville again comes into this ball game on a 3-game losing streak. Looks to get back into the winning column against, again, a very strong, maybe possibly the best team in the state, East Central, the defending 4A state champions, who have not lost a football game in a very, very long time. And they don't plan to lose a football game in a very, very long time. Very nice game. Very nice weather for this ball game tonight. Beautiful facility here in St. Leon. Very nice ball game. Just a little bit of a breeze. Nice fall weather. Beautiful field. It's that turf out there. Turf is, Franklin County now has turf. I still think our field's very nice. We have natural grass and have one of the nicest grass fields in the state of Indiana. Ryan Lynch again 9-9 on the season, his second at the helm of CHS. Ryan, a quarterback, of course, back in the 90s for CHS. Very, very involved in the community. Has a lot of excitement going on with the kids. Kids very excited playing with Ryan as his coach, or as their coach. Big things are on the horizon for the Connorsville Spartans with Ryan Lynch as their coach. Connorsville Spartans have lost 12 in a row now to East Central, going back to the 2008 sectional. They played the next year in the 2009 sectional before they started the conference play in 2013 and played every year since, and have lost the last 11 the last 10 or 11, if I can add right, in conference play. A couple close games. But the last couple of years, East Central has just risen the bar, and they are the team in this part of Indiana that every program looks up to. Again, very impressive facility here in St. Leon. Backdrop of 74 right behind us. We got all their future East Central Trojans that they've been introducing for about the past 15 minutes. The clock is frozen at 5 as they still have probably about 2 or 3 more teams to introduce. That's how big their program is, their youth program. So they have a bright future for their program at East Central. Basketball or football heavy is East Central. Connorsville, of course, very run heavy. Talked about their line. Their line has improved as the year has gone by. Defensively, Connorsville gives up again 29.3 points per ball game. Their offense averages 21, and average per quarter is about the same each quarter. Their offensive average per quarter is about the same. So their offensive production does not waver from one quarter to the other. And their defense is about the same way as well. East Central, of course, scores the bulk of their points in their first 2 quarters. And they sort of have a down production defensively in the last 2 quarters. And some may say, well, it's the running clock, or they have, put their second and third string in. But still, having 3 shutouts in a row, their second and third string is pretty good as well. Pretty good as well. Again, very nice game here tonight, or temperature-wise here tonight. And I'm a summer guy, so you'll never hear me talk about how good weather is in the fall, but tonight I will say it is very nice to be out here. It's got that Christmas to it, that crisp smell, that fall weather. Football is in the air tonight here in St. Leon as the Spartans have gone off the field.
Up next, 6th grade children red.
Except Nolan Shaw, who has stopped his pregame kicking. Nolan, of course, a senior, has a leg on him. That kid is very impressive. Connorsville again bitten by the injury bug. Rylan King, who got a lot of action last week against Speedway under center. Rylan is a 5'11" freshman, plays defensive back as well. So missing him on the defensive side of the ball. And, you know, he's, again, one of those players that you like to see play because he is the future of the Spartans as a freshman, and he's out. Trot Davidson, a senior, you know, our leading receiver, he is out. Hopefully, again, he said he hopes to be back next week. Curtis Whitaker is a 5'7" sophomore, wide receiver, defensive back. Number 15, he is out. Again, Jamal Carter, senior, running back, defensive lineman. And again, he had a lot of, he was involved in a lot of plays on both sides of the ball last week. Had a lot of carries, him and Drayden Perez had a lot of carries last week. They ran a lot of tackles last week. And Jamal is out, came out last or late of the Speedway game. Daniel Vaughn, he's a freshman. He's a 5'10" freshman. You'll hear his name called. You've heard his name called quite a few times in games past. And Dylan Hudson as well, number 57. He's a freshman, 5'10". He plays the offensive line and defensive line. Vaughn plays fullback and linebacker for Ryan Lynch. Those Connersville Spartans. Connersville Spartans need a win in the most desperate of ways as we get ever so close to sectional time next week. Of course, October. This is our last road game of the season. All the rest of the games will be at Spartan Field. You got to like that as we get into sectional. It seems like the last couple of years we have done our best football during sectional time, had favorable draws. Hopefully this year we can get another favorable draw, but hopefully we can start turning things in a positive direction as we head close to sectional time. East Central, again, hasn't lost in a very, very long time. And when you're defending state champions and make possibly the best team in the entire state, you have a big bullseye on your back. And the way they conduct themselves, they, without question, are very, very proud to carry that bullseye on their back. Let's find out when they lost last. And it was last year against Ron Colley, who they end up beating in overtime in the semi-state. That was last year on October 14th, so almost a year ago. Last year was a 2-loss season, and they came back and won the state. So they have, so they're on a 12-game winning streak. East Central is looking to make it lucky 13. It's here in St. Louis. This is our last road game of the season. All the rest of the games will be at Spartan Field. You got to like that as we get into sectional. It seems like the last couple of years we have done our best football during sectional time had favorable draws. Hopefully this year we can get another favorable draw, but hopefully we can start turning things in a positive direction. Last year was a 2-loss season, and they came back and won the state. So they're on a 12-game winning streak. East Central is looking to make it lucky 13. Still giving the instructions to both teams before he tosses the coin. Of course, this is more symbolic than anything. They generally do this earlier. And so as the guy in stripes is telling the Spartans to get off the field, Connersville has elected to receive, so they get the ball first. East Central will get it at the start of the second half. And this ball game's almost underway. Nice turnout from the faithful here on this, again, beautiful fall on this next to last day of September 2023. And so the Spartans will get the ball first against this incredible East Central defense. Without a doubt, this will be the best defense that the Spartans have faced and will face all season long. As the cheerleaders are still there, and now they're finally coming off. Thought they might want to play too. Caldwell getting warmed up with his predecessor, Pearson over there. Gavin Pearson warming him up. Connersville looks to get some good field position here to start this ball game. It'd be nice if Connersville can get a run back here. That would be nice for the faithful here to break that unscored streak for the Trojans. At least 12 quarters, the defense is not, well, that still defense would not really technically have given up a point, but the whole team has not been scored upon. in 12 quarters. This ball game is almost underway. And the whistle is blown, and they can start at any time. And the kicker for East Central is kicking off, and that's a nice kick, and it's going to go in the end zone. And Connersville is going to elect to let it go in the end zone, and Connersville will start the ball. And I believe they take it at the 30-yard line. We'll find out exactly where they take it, but Connersville will have decent field position to start their first offensive series of this ball game. Micah Buchanan back for the Spartans. After that one game out against Speedway, you know that he's excited to be back. You got to know that he was itching to be back last week. Spartans come to the line. Caldwell under center, 2 to his left. Nobody to his right, 2 in his backfield. Looking over the defense from East Central, and it's handed off to the first guy up front, and looks like he may get maybe a yard if that. Not sure who was that who got the ball. Looks like it was Drayden Perez. I'll find out where they spot him. Looks like he may get a yard on that. Perez does get a short gain, 2nd and 9 for the Spartans. Caldwell goes back to the huddle after getting his play. Just a short gain. I tell you what, Perez, he knows how to carry the defenders with him. But again, this is a something else defense, something you haven't seen before. Caldwell hands the ball off to Buchanan, his first carry of the ball game. He gets a short gain as well. Maybe about a yard. It's going to be 3rd. Well, maybe he might have went back a yard. Maybe no gain at all. We'll find out.
And on 4, Michael Buchanan.
Yeah, it looks like it was no gain on that, so it's going to be 3rd and 9.
Stop made by 46, Braden Rouse.
3rd and 9 for the Spartans. 3rd and long already for the Spartans. The East Central defense got to be feeling good about that. Again, same formation for the Spartans. Caldwell pitches out this time to Buchanan, who goes to his right side, and he is stopped and for no gain, and trying to push him forward for a couple more yards, and he gets nowhere, so it's going to be 4th and 9. So we look for Shaw to come out. He, on cue, comes out for the first punt of the ball game as Connersville gets nowhere on that gain. 4th and 9. Nice defense right there from the line of East Central. Nice strength, speed. We saw it on those 3 plays. Number 9 for East Central, Moses Wheat, is back deep to receive Nolan Shaw's punt. And that is a nice punt by Shaw, and it pushes Wheat back, and he gets it about the 36-yard line, and he zigzags his way to the 50, crosses into Connersville territory, and he is finally dragged down about the 41-yard line.
Number 9, Moses Wheat with the return.
And he'll start there at about the, okay, maybe the 41-yard line.
Eric Fox for the Spartans.
Eric Fox, whose parents are right in front of me. They're excited about that. Tackle from Eric. Getting the tackle for the Spartans. That kid has got a bright future for the Spartans. He's a 5'11 junior. Got one more year with that guy on the field. East Central, again, likes to run, likes to pass as well. They average over 100 yards a game passing. Find out what they do here. Cole in the shotgun. He passes the first, and that is that is broken up beautifully by Micah Buchanan. Nice pass broken up there from Buchanan as Burton tried to go for it all there. And he just could not find his receiver there, number 20, Ryan Brotherton. Again, nice defense there from Micah Buchanan. Burton, of course, in the shotgun again. One to his left, number 32 in motion. Hands it off. No, it is handed off to number 32, and he is in for a touchdown. That was a beautiful play there from nice play there from East Central, and number 15 goes in for a touchdown. That is Josh Ringer, their number 1 rusher, and he gets 41 yards on that. Nice blocking there from the Mike. A nice fake by Burton, as it looked like there for a second that he was going to take it. And then we handed it off to Ringer, and Ringer follows his blockers in for a touchdown. 41 yards there for Ringer. And East Central is up 6-0. 41 is their kicker, and he is Nathan McPhee, a lefty. And McPhee puts it up through the uprights, and it's 7-0. 7-0. Around 9:20 to go here in this first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Just like that, 2 plays, East Central is in the scoreboard, on the scoreboard in the end zone, 7-0. First play of the game was a long pass into the end zone, broken up beautifully by Micah Buchanan. Next play, Josh Ringer finds a beautiful lane to run through, and he goes into the end zone for a 41-yard scamper. And East Central 2 plays up 7-0. And you see that first play from Micah Buchanan broken up beautifully. And East Central says, we'll just run it. And they did. And that's a nice kickoff there. And it looks like their Spartans are going to let it go in the end zone again. No! It's taken out now. And that is number 8 for the Connersville Spartans, Eric Fox. And he's brought down about the, looks like about maybe the 7-yard line.
Somebody with the return, Eric Fox.
Yeah, find out exactly where they're going to.
Top by Trojan 36.
Looks like it's going to be about the 7-yard line.
Spartans from their own 8-yard line.
8-yard line, giving him to the 8-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Spartans from the 8-yard line. Spartans deep in their own territory against this wall of a defense from East Central. Got a yard on their first 4 downs. Fox wide to the left. Buchanan lone setback. We got Perez, who is leading blocker, and Buchanan cannot find any room to the left side, and he's dragged down for a loss, it looks like. A loss on that play. 1st and 11, or 2nd and 11.
Second and 10.
Oh no, they didn't. For a no gain on that one. I thought they may have got a loss on that, but no gain. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 8-yard line for the Spartans. Connersville deep in their territory. And no gain on that one as well.
Spartans rush up the middle, no gain.
Connersville Spartans got to find a way. They've tried to stretch it out. They've tried to go between the tackles, and East Central has an answer every play. 3rd and 11. Loss of 1 on that one. Caldwell comes back to the huddle after getting this play from the coaching staff of the Spartans. 3rd and 11 from the 7-yard line. Almost offside, and there is a flag on that. We'll find out who. No, it's going to be a false start. It's going to go against the Spartans. That's going to put the Spartans. I think that's who they were calling it against. We'll find out. Yep, Connersville.
Penalty on Connersville.
It is pushed back, so that's going to make it 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16 for the Connersville Spartans. Codwell giving the play to his offense. Connersville is on their own 3-yard line. Almost threw him offsides again, and it's a first pass of the game, and Caldwell needs to get out of there, and he throws it down, and I think that's going to be a possible fumble. We'll find out. No, we don't know if they're going to call that a incomplete pass, intentional ground, what they're going to call it. No signal yet. We'll find out. Maybe a safety. Caldwell had all kinds of pressure. And we're going to find out here in just a moment what's happened as one of the guys in stripes goes over to talk to.
Intentional grounding.
Yeah, intentional grounding, yep. So that's going to be a loss of downs. Oh, and it said, yep, in the end zone, that's a safety. So Connersville loses 2 points on that one. Again, great defense there from East Central. Nothing Caldwell could do about that. I mean, hey, we're all over him as soon as he got the ball. East Central defense scores 2 points for them, and they're up 9-0 now. Connersville's going to have that free kick, and East Central's going to get the ball back. Great defensive stay in there for East Central. And again, Connersville free kicks it, and it's a punt. Shaw's going to be, and they may have changed that rule. I haven't seen it in a while, but nonetheless, East Central gets the points and the ball. 9-0. And when you feel that kind of pressure, no matter what, we had the Colt player last week step out of bounds in the end zone, feeling the pressure. So Caldwell's in good company.
Just as a reminder, CHS
It happens to anybody.
alcohol, tobacco-free campus.
So the Spartans taking their good old sweet time as much as allowed to get their players some rest and some instruction. East Central leading 9-0, just a little over 7:20 to go here in this first
Kickoff to the church.
quarter. Yeah, and Shaw is going to, it's going to be a free punt, free kick. And he does have a boot. As they get ready to free kick this. And the whistle goes, and the punt is up, and it's fielded by number 9 for East Central, and he tries to find a little bit of a lane, and he's dragged down at about the 38-yard line? 33-yard line? We'll find out exactly where they spot it, but East Central has very good field position. Looks like it's going to be on the 34-yard line. That's where they start, on Connersville's 34-yard line. With around 7:15 to go here in this first quarter. East Central, nice field position to tack on this 9-0 lead. That was Moses Weed again on that return. Burton in the shotgun, calling out the signal, looking over the defense, looking over his offense. 3 to his left, 1 to his right, 1 in the backfield. He goes to his left. He's trying to find an open receiver. He finds one, and he's met and dragged out of bounds. And that looks like that's going to be about a gain of about 8-9 yards on that play.
Stop by 22.
And that was a stop there from Parker Flanagan. Number 22, Flanagan is a freshman. Burton, of course, again in the shotgun. You probably see him in the shotgun pretty much all night tonight. And that is given to number 15 Ringer again, and he gets the first down. Another fresh set of downs for East Central. He's keeping the sticks moving.
Good enough for a Trojan first down.
So East Central is keeping the ball going. First down as we are under 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. East Central up 9-0 on the safety. That pass play from Burton, and wide open is number 20, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. That was Ryan Brotherton. That was a beautiful play there from Brotherton as he finds the end zone and puts East Central up 15-0. I tell you, that was very, very impressive. Number 41 for East Central, looking to tack on the extra point. That's Nathan McPhee. High snap. Still doesn't matter. He got it down. Around 6:40 to go here in this first quarter. East Central up 16-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
They did score a safety on Connorsville's last offensive series. Connorsville looking to regroup on this offensive series. Dave McPhee has a boot. He had first kickoff, kicked it in the end zones. Second time was very close to going in. Eric Fox elected to take it out and got smothered by East Central. So as we get ready to, Connorsville gets ready to receive. Needs good field position right here. And that's a nice punt. That's going to be receivable by Fox again. He receives it at about 2-yard line. He goes to his right side and he's met by a defender and he's dropped at the 11-yard line. And that's where the Spartans will begin.
With the return.
Connorsville on the night has not gotten any positive yards yet. They got a couple positive plays, but that last series they had a couple negative. So on the game so far, negative yards. Connorsville looks to end that in this series right here. Connorsville at the line, man in motion. And that's a nice play there from Drayton Perez. That's a nice run there from Perez, and Perez gets to about the 44-yard line. See where they'll spot that. Nice blocking there from the Connorsville line, and Drayton found that lane, and he went right through it, and you saw him put his two hands on the ball. Nice play there from Perez. First and 10 from the 44. Connorsville needed that play in the worst way. Another man in motion, S. Buchanan, and another up the middle play from Perez, and East Central not fooled on that one. And Perez, no gain on that one. Second and 10.
Stopped immediately by 36 Clayton Rouse. Second and 10.
Yeah, those good teams, you fooled me once and they're never going to get fooled again. Caldwell brings the play back to the Spartan offense. Caldwell under center looking over the defense. Oh, now this cadence. Again, Buchanan again and pulls it, and no running room at all for Caldwell as he loses a couple of yards.
Caldwell keeps it. Loss on the play.
Loss of 2 on that. Second and 12. Or third and 12. Connorsville has had third and longs all night long. All night long. Connorsville at the line. Looks like Caldwell is going to be from the shotgun. 2 in his backfield, 2 to his right, 1 to his left. Hands that off to Buchanan, who gets about 3 yards. Not nearly enough for a first down. Get to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe about a half yard more. So Connorsville 4th and 10. They're going to punt. Shaw's on again for the Spartans. And that's going to put Ryan Brotherton is back for East Central. Under 4:15 to go here in this first quarter. Not a good snap, and that punt goes out of bounds. Find out where they spot this ball.
Huntersville punts out of bounds.
And that's going to be at the no signal yet. It looks like they're just guessing where it's at, but it looks like it's going to be right there at the 34-yard line. Not a bad punt there from Nolan Shaw. East Central starts at the 34-yard line. Just under 4:10 to go. Up 16-0 against the Spartans. 1st and 10. Their worst field position, starting for field position of the night. Burton in shotgun. Hands the ball to Riggers, who is dragged out of bounds for a short gain. And he's dragged out of bounds there from Braden Keller, a 5'10 freshman for the Spartans. Nice tackle there from Keller. Josh Ringer.
Stop by 5. Greg Keller.
Carry on that one.
Gain of 5.
Second and 5 for East Central. Burton calling out the cadence. 2 guys in motion, and there's flags all over the place. That's going to be a illegal motion on that one. That's going to be coming back, and as Burton finds the receiver and he goes out of bounds, we'll find out exactly what the call is. But it looks like it's going to be against East Central. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to go against East Central. That's going to bring that back. Yeah. So we'll find out exactly what the official call is. As Connorsville, definitely without question, yes, it is against East Central, so the ball is coming back. Might bring it back to the line of scrimmage, or the original line of scrimmage. We'll find out if that's a 5 or 10-yard penalty, and it is only a 5-yard penalty, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 for East Central.
5 yards, 2nd and 10.
So Connorsville pushes them back 5 yards, or they did themselves with that penalty. Connorsville look to blitz, and here comes Perez, and Ringer goes to his left side. He's got a little bit of room, and he's met, and he still drags a few players, and he gets about maybe enough for a first down. We'll find out if they give him that first down. It's awfully close for a first down. We'll find out if it is. And it is a first down.
Number 66.
Enough for a first down right there. East Central keeps the chains a moving. Nice running play there from East Central's leading scorer, or leading rusher.
1st and 10 Trojans from their 44.
East Central, Burton goes back to pass, has a lot of time, and that's a nice catch there from, looks like number 1 for East Central. That's
Pass complete, number 1, Corey Helms.
Corey Helms. He's a 5'11 senior, and that's enough for a first down right there, too. Say Connorsville's getting a little bit of pressure on Burton, but he's getting it away quickly, and his receivers are finding the lanes, and Burton's hitting them. Ringer again has plenty of space, and he's bouncing off some guys, and he's got the first down again. And we have a Spartan down. And he's getting up slowly. Gain about 15 on that one for Ringer. Okay, this is a wear you out type of offense as well. They can score fast and wear you out, but this is a wear you out series. As Ringer's only 200 pounds, 6'2", 200 pounds, but boy, he goes in there with a gusto. Got a man in motion, pass out to number 20, Brotherton. Got a block, And Brotherton he's off to the races. He's in the end zone. Used his block efficiently, did Brotherton, and he's in the end zone, and it's now 22-0. East Central. That was a beautiful fundamental play. Just a little swing out to Brotherton. Followed his block, and he went in for the touchdown. That was beautiful. McPhee in for his third extra point of the night. McPhee had a high snap last time. The holder was able to handle it and kicked it in and kicked that one straight through as well. A little over 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. 23-0. East Central leads our Spartans. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here at East Central, 23-0. A little over 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Beautiful play there from Burton to Brotherton to extend the East Central lead, 23-0. Connorsville had a pretty decent play with a nice run there from Drayden Perez, their last series. Hopefully they can get a couple more of those this series coming up. As McPhee puts his boot into it, and that's going to go into the end zone. Connorsville is going to take the touchback, and they're going to.
Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Again, Connorsville in the worst way needs a couple of those big plays to get some confidence back. Again, a very, very physical series, that last series of East Central had against our defense, and a lot of our kids play both sides of the ball, and that has to wear them out as they now have to come play offense, as the offense comes to the line now. Caldwell comes to the line. He's got a man in motion, that's Buchanan, and he fakes handoff to him. He tries to go up the middle from the shotgun formation, and he's pulled back, and they will give him a yard on that, on his forward progress. So positive play there from
Number 6,
Caldwell.
Caldwell
2nd and 9. Caldwell comes to his offensive coach, gets the
Stop by
play.
46, Greg Brown, also number 43.
Yeah, if you just see the push off of the defensive line of East Central, they just are so quick off the snap. They just have that momentum. Caldwell under center, directing his offense. Hands the ball to the first guy through. Connorsville looks to get their first, well, that'd be their second first down of the series and keep this ball rolling and have a different second quarter than they had that first quarter. Had a safety and then that pick six just not too long ago. Caldwell brings his troops to the line and he gets the drive and he should get the first down. He definitely went across the 30-yard line. We'll see if they give him that push, as Caldwell is hard to be taken down. Can't believe they didn't draw the whistle. It looks like they're going to keep him short. He had the initial push, but it looks like they're going to keep him just a touch short of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and inches. But that was a nice push there from the offensive line there to get Caldwell close. Yeah, that's 3rd and that's a nose hair right there. That's close. Caldwell brings the troops to the line, 3rd and inches. And he's pushed back on that one. And there's a flag. And we'll find out what that flag is. It could be offsides. We'll see. But there's a flag on the far sideline. Not sure what the call is, but the initial hope is that it would be against East Central, that they drew him offsides, but we'll find out. They did have a nice push. East Central did, so we'll find out, but they're looking over the Connorsville sideline, so we'll see exactly what the call is now. Yep, it is against Connorsville, so that's going to push them back 5 yards. So what was 3rd and inches is now 3rd and 5. Yeah, so Connorsville down 30-0. The last offensive series, Connorsville had a pick six. Caldwell was under extreme pressure by the East Central Trojan defense and went to throw it away, and unfortunately threw it into the hands of a East Central defender who carried it back about 30 yards for the pick six, and that's where we find ourselves now in the 30-0 hole. Of course, that's the second time that they scored. They scored a safety against Caldwell earlier with that pressure, but that pick six is what got us up to the score of 30-0 now. Nothing Caldwell could have done on that pick six, as it's now 3rd and 5, and that's handed off to Perez to the left side. He gets about 2 yards on that. Going to be 4th down, and Connorsville will be punting it, although don't see Shaw coming out there now. Looks like Connorsville may be going for it. Down 30-0, why not? We've seen East Central score from all sides of the ball. They were on the 30-something yard line last time they had the ball. So
On the 28.
Connorsville going for it here, 4th and 2 from their 28-yard line. This is interesting, but again, why not? Connorsville looks like they're going to try to draw them off sides. And they're going to take a timeout. They're taking a timeout. Connorsville finds himself 4th and 2, down 30-0. They had an outage, and during that time there was a pick six. And Caldwell has been under pressure a couple of times tonight. The first time was that safety, and then last time we had the ball, again, was that pick six. He was scampered to his left and went to throw it away, and Trojan caught it and went back, ran it back about 30 yards for the touchdown. Fourth and 2. The 28-yard line, Connorsville going for it. We're trying to draw them out.
Ball pitched out to number 4, Michael Buchanan. Just a bit short.
Just a little short of that first down.
Stop made by Trojans, number 4, Jace Dorsey. First and 10 Trojans from the Spartan 29.
Spartans come up short. East Central has the ball at the Spartan 29-yard line, and Burton hands it off to Ringer, and Ringer goes to his right side. He's got the first down and then some, and he is in for a touchdown. It looks like, no, he's forced out of bounds really close. Looks like he's about the half-yard line. Just stopped short of the goal line. First and goal from the 1-yard line. And that ball is in for a touchdown as Ringer forces his way in. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, or 2 plays and a touchdown. 36-0 now. East Central on top of the Spartans. A little over 8:50 to go. And it's a new kicker in for East Central. And that's number 68, Leland Kenny. And Leland Kenny, no good. A little over 8:50 to go here in this second quarter. Connorsville finds himself down 36-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When an injury happens, you can't always wait for a scheduled appointment to get care. Reed Ortho Walk-In now offers same-day appointments Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for sprains and strains, pain in the muscles, bones, joints, and ligaments from an injury or fall, and chronic orthopedic issues like osteoarthritis. If you need care fast for a sudden injury or nagging bone or joint pain, come to the walk-in clinic at the Reed Bone and Joint Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond, or call them at 765-962-4444.
Back here at East Central, Connorsville finds himself in a hole, 36-0. A little over 8:50 to go here in this third quarter. Say that was impressive. 2 plays, but Connorsville had to go for it there, down 30-0 with 4th and short. Got to give anything to the offense, and even going for it there might give some confidence to them that the coaches are believing in them still. As McPhee kicks the ball off again, and I thought Fox was going to take it, and he will take it as it was stopped at the 1-yard line, and he goes to his left side, and he's taken down at, I don't know where they place it. As Connorsville will have it deep in their territory when they come back. It's going to be at the 4-yard line. Yeah, that ball died there. Looked like it was going to go in the end zone, and Fox had no choice but to pick that one up as it just died there on the 1-yard line. So he had to pick it up. When he picked it up, he had East Central all over him.
Connorsville returner stopped at the 3.
Got it at the 4-yard line. So that's where Connorsville started, at their own 4-yard line, 1st and 10. Caldwell under center. Off to his left side is ball carrier, and he is stopped for a short gain. 2nd and about 9.
Number 40 with the carry.
2nd and 8. We'll say it's 8.
Gain of a couple.
Under 8:30 to go. Connorsville has the ball deep in their territory. Again, that last series coming up short. Again, still you know, down this big, might as well go for it. Might be 4 down territory right here too. Caldwell under center. Pitches out to Buchanan, who finds himself bottled up immediately for a loss of about 4. That's going to take it to the 2-yard line. So Connorsville finds himself 3rd and very long from their 2-yard line, and that was similar to what we had with that safety down on the other end of the field, where Connorsville was at the 3-yard line when Caldwell was pressured into that safety.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12. Caldwell hands the ball off to, it looks like maybe got a little bit of breathing room, but I'm not sure if they're going to go for it right here, as it'd be 4th and long. So find out if Nolan Shaw comes out for this 4th down. And he's still on the sideline. Shaw is, as Caldwell is getting instruction. It looks like Shaw is still on the sideline. So find out exactly what the Spartans are going to do here as the play clock is winding down. And it looks like the Connorsville Spartans are, Caldwell is, yeah, that's going to be a delay game. Not sure why that was happening. Now Connorsville, no, timeout. Yeah, Connorsville took a timeout. So we'll take a timeout. Connorsville down 36-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connorsville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Beautiful night here at East Central. Connorsville down 36-0, a little over 6:30 to go here in this second quarter. Nolan Shaw is on for the punt, 4th and long for the Spartans deep into their territory on the 2-yard line. Shaw's had a lot of work tonight, and that ball is, yeah, that's a safety. So that's the, I don't know if that was intended or not, but that's going to give East Central the ball. And that's probably was intended. 38-0 now, because the free kick will put them back farther, because this punt would definitely keep them in Connorsville territory. So this free kick will put them, at least East Central, back farther into their territory, whereas this punt would definitely have them start in Connorsville territory. So Connorsville freely takes the safety, and now East Central now has a 38-0 lead here in this second quarter, a little over 6:30 to go. Another free kick coming up for Nolan Shaw. We've seen a lot of things in this ball game, a whole lot of things. 2 safeties, and well, now they're going to kick it off a tee. So, yeah. So now, and definitely you can question the strategy on that one, but that was good strategy to take that safety, because again now Connorsville will kick it deep into East Central territory. As a punt would, and that's a short kick, and it's going to be in Connersville territory nonetheless. Picked up by the short guy, number 12, and he takes it across the 35-yard line. And that's where East Central is going to start the series from. And that was Keaton Beck with the return. And that would be at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Burton and his crew. A little under 6:30 to go. East Central up 38-0. East Central as advertised. Burton, Ringer in the backfield. Ringer to the right of Burton. Goes up for a pass, and that's quickly caught by number 0, Robbie Blah. And he goes down short to the first down. About 5-yard gain right there for East Central. 2nd and 5. And that's Ringer right there. Got a nice lane right there. He's got blockers, and he's following his blocker. There's a flag. It looks like that's coming back. Yeah, there's a hold. Yep, East Central, that's coming back. They're only miscue the night so far. I think that's their second penalty of the night. That incidental face mask earlier, so that's going to bring them back 10. So negates that touchdown. Again, that was a beautiful run there from Ringer. See why he's their leading rusher. So that's going to bring it to 2nd and 15 for East Central. Burton Company looking over at the signs from their coaches. Comes up to the line. On the near side is Burton. Looking over the Connersville defense. They look blitz. Perez is coming in, and Ringer goes right by him, and Perez comes back and drops him, but close to the first down is Josh Ringer, and gets about maybe 14 on that one, maybe 13. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. That was a beautiful play there, beautiful tackle there from Perez as he got beat and came back and made the play. You don't give up. Perez doesn't know that word. 3rd and 1 now for East Central. Ringer has the ball. He's got a lot of space to his left side. He's got the first down and a little bit more, and he's dragged out of bounds by Eric Fox.
First down, Trojans.
And that's a first down in the red zone for East Central. They've scored every time they've had the ball tonight. And their defense have scored a couple of times tonight. Once on an interception return and once on a forced safety, and then that last safety that Spartans gave them. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Burton hands it to Ringer. Ringer has a lot of on his right side. He finds a hole to the left, and he comes in and gets short of the first down. I tell you, Ringer's elusive. He's very fast, got great field vision. Everything you want in a running back, and then some, you find out in that guy. And 2nd and 1. There's a gain of 9 for Ringer there. Under 3:50 to go here in the second quarter. East Central looking to add to the 38-0 lead. Ringer to the right side. He's got in for a touchdown, and that lane opened wide open. That was a beautiful lane on his right side that anybody could have walked through. Beautiful offensive series there from the offensive line of East Central. 44-0 now. East Central is feeling pretty good, and they get the ball to start the second half. That's almost cruel. And number 68 puts it through the uprights. Around 3:30 to go here in this second quarter. Connersville is down 45-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Just a little over 3:30 to go here in this second quarter. Connersville finds themselves down 45-0 here at East Central. We're going to be running clock when we start this second half here at East Central. And we talked earlier at the pregame show, that's when their East Central's production goes down because of the running clock. And generally that's when they put in their second and third string. But Burton and Ringer and Brotherton, their defense has been more than advertised as McPhee kicks it off, and believe it or not, a Spartan can actually bring it back, and that's Eric Fox, and Fox brings it over the 25-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and at the 26-yard line is where the Connersville Spartans will start the series. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Connersville Spartans, without question, need something to happen here before this half ends. East Central again gets the ball to start the second half. Caldwell to the line, 3 to his left. 1 in the backfield, Buchanan in motion, and that's given up to Braden Prez. He's met at the line as soon as and he may get a yard on that. I tell you, Prez is taking a licking tonight as Caldwell comes to the line and gets a call for the Spartans, get his plays. Under 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter. You know, the East Central Trojans, not breathing heavy at all. Of course, they generally play, and there's a blitz coming, and it's pass play, and it's almost picked off. Yeah, that was read beautifully by East Central as Connersville tried to swing it. And it's going to be third down. 3rd and 9. Oh, Mike Buchanan caught it. Wow, he caught it and dragged down for a loss. So 3rd and 13. Yeah, our view was skewed here, and it looked like it was dropped, but no, Buchanan caught it and was dragged back for a loss. 3rd and 13 now. So a negative play on that one, and Connersville find themselves 3rd and line. A bad snap, and Caldwell is smothered by the defense of East Central, and a huge loss takes it to about the 15-yard line, and East Central looks like they are taking a timeout. Yeah, East Central does take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll take one as well. Connersville finds himself down 45-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, We are here for you. 765-825-6251.
East Central has pinned the Spartans back to the 15-yard line, 4th and 22 for the Spartans. A little under 150 to go here in this second quarter. A very long first half. A lot of scored, of course, for East Central. 45-0. And that's what they average. It was 45 points a game. And now they've possibly, with Nolan Shaw kicking here, could go their 14th quarter without scoring, at least. Last 3 teams have not scored on them. And Nolan is kicking that out of bounds. And going to be great field position there for East Central on Connorsville's side of the ball. And East Central is going to get the ball and the ball at the half with a running clock when the second half starts. So it's going to be at the 36-yard line is where East Central is going to start. 36 of Connorsville. And East Central, of course, when you're out there, you want to score. When you're out there, and it looks like their starters are still in. Let's see if they start the second half. But right now, their starters are still in, up 45-0. A little under 140 to go here in this second quarter. Springer gets the ball. Boy, he's just fast following his blockers right there, and that's a touchdown. That is unbelievable. Again, textbook right there. Follow your blockers. Your blockers do their job, and you use your speed. And that's what Josh Springer did, and he's got to have close to 200 yards tonight. 51-0. A little under 130 to go here in this second quarter. Yeah, this has been an impressive offensive series for offensive game for East Central. Okay, number 68 kicking in for Leland Kenny. And Leland comes up just a little short on that, and there was a flag. There was no flag. So East Central is up 51-0. We'll keep it right here. 127 to go here in this second quarter. Connorsville trying to find something to go their way. 3 teams in the EIAC have not scored against them. East Central, you'd like to be the team that does. And again, East Central gets the ball when coming out of the locker rooms for the second half. Let's see what Connorsville does on this kick. Sometimes you just run into a buzzsaw, and that's what is happening so far tonight. East Central played against Franklin County, Batesville, and South Dearborn before Connorsville. We'll talk more about that during halftime and how those games went. But we're not the only ones who have felt the pain as McKee comes in to kick off yet once again. Under 1:30 to go. And nice kick there from McKee, and that's going to be picked up by, oh, nice, number 20. He's bouncing around, and he's finally dragged down. William.
For the Trojans, that's number 20.
Yeah, William Cisolano for the Spartans. Cisolano, he's a senior, and he brings it to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the 15-yard line. Yeah, that's what's been bad for the Spartans all night, bad field position. And the special teams for East Central just fast, very fast. They get down to the ball carrier, to the returner very quickly. Fox to the left, Buchanan in the backfield. Perez, his lead block, or back. And it's handed off to Perez, who gets a couple of yards on that one. A couple of tough yards. I tell you, every time Perez gets the ball, it's tough yardage. He earns every yard that he gets as we come under a minute to go here. 2nd and 7 for the Spartans. Spartans don't seem to be in any hurry at all, as Caldwell jogs back to the huddle and gives the offensive players the play over the far side. And that's handed off to Buchanan now, who gets a couple of yards on that, and he's met by a wall of it. Nobody's bringing him down now. Boy, the whistle's coming out late on that. And it looks like it's no gain for Micah.
Number 4, Michael Buchanan with carry.
This looks like we're going to end it right here. And we've played one half here at East Central.
The first half.
East Central leads Connorsville 51-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes routine exam, treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just a few of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
On the scoreboard. So Connorsville again has had a couple positive plays, but East Central just too good. Too swarmy. Their defense too powerful, and so it is something that Coach Lynch will have to make some adjustments. Again, East Central has the ball when they come out the second half, and they are going to run the clock. The clock will not stop, and so the clock will be running. And so we'll see how much that stops the East Central offense. So as we get ready we're going to take a break here. We'll take a minute timeout. When we come back, we'll enjoy the band. We'll come back in 1 minute.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC. Reed Health Sports Medicine takes care of our Spartans. Thanks to funding by Reed Community Benefit, certified athletic trainer Victoria is here to help our athletes get back in the game faster. Victoria is at most practices and sporting events so she can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management. For recovery and rehab needs, Reed's Athletic Training Center has a variety of options to get your athlete back to performing their best. For more information, call 765-973-8057 or go to reedhealth.org/ATC.
Crazy train during the band.
Well,
So,
okay.
so he just said we're going to play the band. How long were we off the air? No, who cares? Say it loud. I'll find
Nobody's bleeding. I Did you see they're they had a fear line, man.
What's that? song, yeah. Yeah, they'll play second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your split the pot tickets out for $362. Winning ticket number, split the pot. 2224138. Winning split the pot for $362. Ticket number 2224138. Ticket number 2224138. Pick up your winnings up at the press box.
Back here to East Central.
Winner of the
Got about 3 minutes to go here before the second half officially gets underway. It stopped at 3 minutes to go. Waiting for the band to get off the field before they start the clock, the halftime clock down for 3 minutes. Very uneventful first half for Connorsville. Very exciting if you're an East Central Trojan fan. 51-0 is the score. They scored virtually every way possible against the Spartans. They ran it in, threw it in, had a safety for, I think it was their second score was a safety, forcing Caldwell to intentional grounded in the end zone. And then later on, Connorsville intentional did a safety where they hiked it out of bounds late in that second quarter. The defense for East Central is as advertised and then some. There was only one big play for the Spartans, and that was about a 35, 40-yard run from Draven Perez early in that second quarter that went nowhere after that as East Central tightened the clamps and actually pushed Connorsville backwards a little bit after that initial run. So East Central seems like they're reading the minds of the Spartans and getting to the ball before the Spartans get to the ball. Again, Connorsville Spartans, not giving up at all. They are a team that plays every down. They will not give up. They will play until tomorrow if you let them. Very good bunch of kids. And you see how this second half starts. Oh, they moved the clock down. Actually, the clock was going down. It was down to about 2 minutes, and they moved it back to 3 minutes. So I guess now that the Spartans come out, they'll start it at 3 minutes. So East Central does get the ball to start the second half, which, if you are on the side of fair, you might say that's not fair, but they do get the ball. The clock will be running continuously. It will not stop on a incomplete pass. It will not stop on a player running out of bounds. It will not stop on the usuals unless a player is injured or a coach's timeout. It will just continuously run. So, and again, if you look at East Central's scoring by quarters, the first and second quarters are their most productive. Second or the third and fourth are not. And again, the factor big time is the running clock and that they put in their second and third string players. And with the amount of players they got on this team, they have a fourth and fifth string. So, and before this ball game, they were introducing their feeder program, and that took about 30 minutes to introduce all of their feeder program kids. So they have a nice system here, and they've had a nice system here for years and years and years. Looking back over the years, the first time since 1994, that's how far it went back for my checking. Connorsville played East Central was in 2008, a sectional game, and they played them in 2009, and they lost. And then, of course, we got in the same conference and started playing them regularly beginning in 2013. And we have come on the losing side of that, those clashes every time. So East Central, again, this is football territory for these guys. And Coach Ryan Lynch, a football guy himself, he's looking over there. He's watching what they're doing. This is what he wants here for the Spartans. Otherwise, he would not have taken this job. And Coach Ryan Lynch is a coach who loves not just the Spartans, but he loves Connorsville. He loves these kids. He's invested a lot in this town, our town. He's invested in these kids, and he's not going to go anywhere. He's worked his way up through the system, coached with various head coaches before he got his chance to be a head coach. And, you can't help but be excited to have that guy at the helm of the Connorsville Spartans, Coach Ryan Lynch, here for the Spartans. And one day we'll see the Spartan program built up very well, very nicely. Spartans injury bug bit them big time last week. A lot of guys injured tonight. Rylan Keene got a lot of snaps last week under center. Their backup QB. He's a freshman. He is injured. Trot Davidson, their leading receiver, he is injured. He's over there warming up. his Spartans on, and the faithful here, nobody's left. Faithful over here, about half full of this side of the field. Yeah, we travel very well, the faithful, and they have not left at all. Rooting on our boys as our boys run to the sideline to get ready to get this second half underway as East Central is out and ready to go. Connersville again kicking the ball off to East Central to start this second half. The clock again will be running. The clock will be running. It's a 35-point roll. When you're up 35 in the second half, the clock begins to run, and it does not stop. Even if you cut it within 35, the clock will continue to run. Nolan Shaw will be kicking the ball off from the 40-yard line. His kickoff that he one kickoff. No, it's the first kickoff. He hasn't kicked off again. He hasn't kicked off tonight. That's right. Connersville got the ball first. So he kicked that. He had a free kick when he had the safety, and then that second safety, he kicked it off the tee, which I got to check that rule out. I didn't know you had to kick it off a tee the second time, but that was from the, looked like it was from the 20-yard line or 25-yard line on that. But Nolan gets kicked from 40. East Central 51-0. And we're about ready to start this second half. And that's a nice kick off to the, it's going to go out of bounds, and East Central is going to be taking it. And pretty decent field position for East Central. Versus where they've played tonight, you can start them outside the end zone, and they'll good field position for them. We'll see if Cole Burton, their starting quarterback, and Josh Ringer, their running back, who's done very well tonight. We'll see if they are in the lineup or if they will start bringing in their second and third stringers. And it looks like Burton is coming out for East Central. It looks like most of their, Ringer's out there as well. So it looks like most of their, you got Robbie Blah, and looks like Brotherton is over on the far. So it looks like their starters are once again starting the second half. So, and that's a quarterback keeper there from, I tell you, he had a lot of space there, did Burton. I mean, he had a lot of green space, and he tripped himself up for a gain of about 4 yards on that one.
Tackled by Bobby Sacramento.
Yeah, it's that again. He had a lot of.
Gain of 4 makes it second and 6.
Definitely need more plays like that for the Spartans. Second and about 6 to go. East Central, 1 in the backfield, 1 on the right, 3 on the left. And that's to Ringer. Ringer gets his first carry of the second half. He's got a first down and then some, and he gets across the 50-yard line. A hard hit over there on the far sideline. And Ringer's going to be down at about the 45-yard line, and that's where East Central will have another first down. Again, clock does not stop, even if the ball carrier goes out of bounds. Only time the clock will stop will be with a timeout or an injured player. And this has been a pretty clean ball game so far, just a couple of penalties. East Central looks to the sidelines, looks like the play is going to change, and it is. And that's handed off to Ringer again, and he's met at the, he somehow gets, this is unbelievable. He's bouncing off players, and he gets another first down.
Number 15, Josh Ringer.
That's impressive football there from Josh Ringer as he somehow gets out of the grasp of a few Connersville Spartans and bounces off a few and gets the first down at the 29-yard line for East Central.
The Spartan, 29.
You know, East Central very fast, but they're also very physical as well. Looking over, got their play from the coach. This may be probably, if they score here, which they want to, maybe the last series for their starters. As Ringer gets the ball, he goes forced wide out by Perez, and he dodges a run. Impressive. He gets up close to the first down, and looks like
Josh Ringer, now number 20.
53 comes in and grabs him, puts him down for the tackle. That's Clayton Lakes. And that's going to be 2nd and 1. Yeah, Ringer ran about 30 yards to get 9 yards on that one.
Makes it 2nd and short.
2nd and 1 as East Central looking for the play. A little under 8 minutes to go. Man in motion, that's Brotherton. Ringer gets the pitch out. He's met at, and he somehow gets 2 or 3 more yards after the touch. Braden Keller on the initial
Good enough for a Trojan first down.
touch for the Spartans. Keller, the leading tackler for the Spartans. Under 7:30 to go, taking a lot of time is East Central. Looking over their play, not in any hurry at all. Why would they be? 51-0. They are leading the Spartans. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Ringer again tries to make something out of nothing. He drags a few Spartans for about 5, maybe. Looks like they're only going to give him 4 on that one.
Gain of 4 makes it.
Yeah, 2nd and 6 for East Central. Like I said, probably will be the last series for the starters, taking all the time in the world. Play clock coming up under 10 seconds. Brotherton, Burton was under. Nice tackle there. Ringer gets close to the first down. Keller with the stop there. But that was one of the first time, maybe the first time I saw Burton was under center. 3rd and 2. One of the rare 3rd downs we've seen tonight for East Central. Again, taking all the time in the world. Under 6 minutes to go here in this first series for them of this 3rd quarter. Burton under center again. As Ringer, and Ringer he is in for a touchdown. Now that's textbook. He followed his blockers and went in for a touchdown. Again, clock not going to stop, but we do have an injured Spartan, so that is going to stop the clock. Don't like to see that. Looks like it's a lower leg injury. While they're tending to that Spartan, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Searching for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Can't see the number of the injured Spartan, but working on his leg. Hopefully it's just a cramp, but the way, I don't want to guess at all, but nonetheless, that does stop the clock, unfortunately. Hopefully, Spartans can't afford much more injuries than they already have. Connersville Spartans, have, again, a lot of players out. Caldwell went out last week, got some treatment apparently, and is in this game. Rylan Keene, who took the rest of the snaps for the majority of the game, as the Spartan is coming up on his, not sure if he's going to, no, he's going to be helped off Still can't see his number as East Central is applauding him, the players. We'll see who. No, he's getting some help. That looks like it's number 75. Still can't see fully who that is for the Spartans. Yeah, it is number 75, Zane Bentley. Bentley he's a 6'1" sophomore, and he's walking very gingerly on that left leg, so hopefully it's nothing major as Bentley is being helped off the field. Don't like to see that at all. I was talking to Trott. He said he originally hurt his foot in the Rushville game and tried to tough it out. And, you know, when you're young like that, you want to tough it out. And I told him, I said, you don't want to be 50 years old and in a lot of pain. So follow the advice of your trainer. 57-0 now, East Central, as Bentley is walking gingerly under his own power now. So that's nice to see. And the kick is up, and it is good for East. No, it's no good. And that's 3 missed extra points that they missed, and East Central is now up 57-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here at East Central, 57-0. East Central now leads Connorsville. Clock is running. It will not stop unless a timeout from the team or a injured player, as Bentley is getting treatment. And here's McPhee's kickoff. A lot of time East Central took off that clock. Again, they were not in any hurry at all. And that's picked up by Fox, who is met by an East Central Trojan. And his mom right in front of us is gasping every time he gets the ball. He has got a bright future for the Spartans, that boy. Going to be a senior next year, 5'11", wide receiver, defensive back. Start the 28-yard line of the Spartans. Under 3:20 to go. Connorsville down 57-0.
Return out to the 19. Question 10, Connorsville.
No, Spartans beginning at the 19-yard line. Not the 28, as the scoreboard says, as Caldwell hands the ball off to the. No gain at all for Perez, as they're going to give him a yard. We'll give him a yard on that. Again, every yard that Perez gains is a hard-fought yard. As the clock continues to run. 2nd and 9 for the Spartans at the 19-yard line. Caldwell leads his troops to the line. 2 in the backfield. 1 receiver on each side. And that's a handoff to, looks like Buchanan, who they're trying to get him to push for a couple of yards, and he might be successful for 1. At least I'm hoping they're going to give him 1. It looks like they are not going to give him 1. So 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and 9, under 150 to go here in this 3rd quarter. The defense for East Central looks like they have a few new players in. And they're picking up right where they left off. A pitch out to Buchanan. He sees a little bit of a lane, and he brings it across the, looks like right at the 25-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and about 3. Connersville probably going to go for it.
Micah Buchanan with the carry.
Micah Buchanan brings it to the 25-yard line. So 4th and 3 for the Spartans. Coming up on a minute to go here in this third quarter. As the Spartans come to the line, 10 seconds on the game clock. Under 50 seconds to go, 4th and 3. And Buchanan is met as soon as the ball is handed off, and Connersville turns it over on downs. And now we'll find out if East Central brings in their second and third string players as they take over on the Connersville side of the field at the 25-yard line. Looks like they'll probably just, they're going to go on the other side of the field, so they're going to not run a play here at the end of this third quarter. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. Connersville down at 57-0. We'll have fourth quarter action here in 30 seconds.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Fourth quarter action beginning. Connersville down 57-0. East Central had a very long first series that led to a touchdown. And now they take over, stopping Connersville on 4th down and 3. And it looks like they are bringing in a new quarterback. And that's going to be, looks like Nolan Maple. Let's see who has that ball. That's number 33. That's Ryan Mingus. And he gets about 2 yards on that. So East Central bringing in second and third stringers. Their quarterback now is Nolan Maple. Of course, they have 2 number 3s, but only one of them is listed as a quarterback, and that's Nolan Maple. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Yeah, it looks like a whole slew of new players in for East Central. Under center, not the shotgun. Number 22 now has the ball, and he gets stopped. Not before it looks like maybe getting the first down. He does. That's number 22 for East Central, Andrew McCool. He's a 5'8".
Number 22, Andrew McCool.
Yeah, he's a 5'8" junior. And he gets a first down for East Central, Andrew McCool. East Central taking their time, looking for the play call. When you're in the game, no matter what the score is, first time in, you want to score. That's what it's all about. And that ball is handed to, can't tell the number, as the Spartans are trying to bring him down. And looks like, wow, find out who that is.
Number 33, Ryan Mingus.
And, Ryan Mingus with the carry. Find out how much they give him on that. Well, I tell you what, the guys in stripes are taking a long time to really call those plays dead when there's a lot of players around. I sometimes fear an injury on that, but Mingus carries for about 3-4 yards on that. It's going to be 2nd and 6. East Central taking good old sweet time, taking their rest Again, no matter what the score is, if you score in this game and you haven't scored in the season or yet in this game, it's still exciting for you if you are a player, and that's handed off to, and that's a East Central touchdown. Yes.
Touchdown, East Central.
That was a power offensive series. Andrew McCool powers his way in for the touchdown there. 63-0 now. East Central on top with this running clock here in the fourth quarter. And we have a new kicker in for East Central. From this angle, can't quite see the number. But East Central's trying multiple kickers tonight. And that is, it's good. And East Central fans are going crazy on that. I wish I could get the number on him, but he scores. And I'd like to see that.
Extra point attempt, number 66, Blake Stewart.
Blake Stewart. He kicks. He's a 5'4" freshman. I'd like to see that. Stewart gets in and scores for East Central. Clock running. 64-0 now, and that extra point there from Stewart. Boy, the boys on the team went crazy for that. You like that. Like those feel-good stories. Connersville last year against East Central lost 42-14. Year before that, 73-6. East Central hasn't put 73 up yet, but Connersville hasn't scored. East Central is looking for their 16th quarter in a row at least without letting a team score. And it's conference foes that they have shut out. They've only let Lawrenceburg score, so one touchdown in possibly five conference games. That's unbelievable. And that ball is, and Eric's letting it go. Eric Fox is letting it go, and they're going to be taking it.
Kickoff goes into the end zone. Touchback.
Touchback for Connersville. They're going to be taking it under 7 minutes to go. They're going to take it at the 30-yard line, or 20-yard line, I should say. I don't know why I said 30. Connersville, again, would love to score here. The faithful would love. Goes without saying. East Central again has second, third string in. Caldwell at the line. And he hands it off for a nice gain. It's going to be his 2nd and 5.
Perez with the carry.
Braden Perez gets about 4 or 5 on that one.
Remus Rutherford.
Yeah, there have been times where the line has been good for the Spartans.
2nd and 6.
I'd like to see him be good here. 2nd and 6, under 6 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Hands it off to Perez, the lead log, and he's met immediately. Now the refs are calling a little bit earlier. 3rd and 6, no gain on that.
Spartans brings up 3rd and 5.
Caldwell brings the play in. Looks like they did give him a yard on that 3rd and 5. Take all the yards we can get. And it's handoff to Buchanan, who gets close to a first down. See where they mark it. It's a little bit short. We're talking 4th and inches. We've had a 4th and inches before. Connersville's only had 1 first down tonight. That was early in the second quarter on a nice run from Drayden Perez. I see him get their second first down tonight, 4th and 1. That's a handoff and to Perez, and he is stopped short of the first down. And Connersville, well, let's see where they. Well, maybe I'm wrong on that. Yep, that is the first down. The way the one line judge was. Yeah, and one looked like one line judge overruled the other. So good. That's like that. Like that. First down for the Connersville Spartans, and the chains keep rolling as we approach 4 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter.
First down, Spartans.
Connersville Spartans first down, keeping the chains rolling. Ball on the 30-yard line. Pitch out to Buchanan. Finds a little bit of a lane, and he's almost to the 40-yard line. Nice gain there from Micah Buchanan. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Nice run there from Micah.
Gain of 9 makes it 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Connersville definitely without question wants to keep the ball going as we approach under 3:10 to go here in this fourth quarter. And that ball is, and I got a first down on that one, so Connersville keeps the ball rolling. And that was number 5 for Connersville Spartans, getting that first down for the, that's Braden Keller. It's the Connersville first down. And that's at the 41-yard line. Connersville says a long way to go to score and short time to do it. Ball hands it to Buchanan, who's that's not Buchanan. That is that's number 5 again. That's Keller. Bounces off a few players and gets positive yards. 2nd and 5 for the Connersville Spartans. Positive plays here in this last half of this ball game.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Under 2 minutes ago. A pitch out to, so that's Flanagan. And Flanagan gets dropped back for a loss of about 6. It's going to be 3rd and 11. And Connersville has some momentum, and but this is definitely without question 4-down territory. Parker Flanagan is a freshman, 5'8" freshman. He's got a bright future for the Spartans as Caldwell comes in under 1:20 to go here in this fourth quarter. Rushing up to the line. Pitch out to, and that's, I'm not sure if they're going to give him a yard or not. Coming up under a minute to go here in this ball game. A Spartan coming out, number 50 for the Spartans. And that's Garrett Pearson. He is out on the sidelines as the Spartans are looking for a play. And number 54 is coming in as we're under 40 seconds to go. Yeah, looks like East Central is going to have their 16th straight quarter with no team scoring, and there's they're going to stop the clock. Connersville takes a timeout, and we'll keep it right here with just under 20 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. You know, the faithful applauding the boys. The boys have not given up at all, have not lowered their head. They have played every down as if they are winning. They played every down as if they're down 1. They have not given up at all. They've not lost any belief in themselves. As an athlete, when you're playing a team like this, you just know that they're better. And you learn from it and you move on. You don't like to lose, and not at all. And I don't like to take moral victories, but there's no shame in losing to a better team. And the Connersville Spartans played with class today, a very good class today. And that last kick from that extra point showed. I wonder if that was set up, because our boys could have blocked that and they didn't. So that was very nice, as the Spartans get a first down on what will be the last play of this ball game, on what has been a beautiful night weather-wise. Connersville Spartans fall to East Central, the #1 team in 4A, quite possibly the #1 team in the entire state, 64-0. Connersville came in injury depleted, but this team was very, very good, and you got to tip your hat to the East Central Trojans. They are advertised and then some. For John Palsy, making us look good, back in the studio, John, thank you very much. Justin Roberts for his camera work. I'm Ronnie Wiley. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll catch you next week for Spartan football. Good night, everybody.